Hi people, welcome back. This is the second round and we're going to go ahead with this event. It's called the Snowy Peak Open. This is the second one. It is the Predator series. Clear sky. Let's just go back here. We'll go to, let's just practice for a second just to see what is going on in here. I haven't gotten any. Oh, this is the Predator one. I like to go to this top right corner one because if you notice, there's a river there. Predator fish like pike and bass and salmon and all that, they like to hang around this little river here, right at the mouth of the river. That's my experience in real life anyway, that fish like to hang around the mouth of the rivers. So we're going to go over here and hold our claim. And this is just a practice. We're going to hold our claim. Like I said before, I don't know, they left me off with, because I've been playing this game for a while, about a year now. And so I'm going to change my tackle box to, this is the one I made. It's the trap. I got smelt head, a number 2 rig with 80-pound test, and I like to have a spinning rod just to mess around with while I'm waiting for fish to bite these 2 other rods, right? So yeah, so we're gonna use these ones, and we're gonna cast just near the mouth of the river. You're not casting too far. These long rods, they go like, here, I'll actually show you how far it goes if I go to 100%. Like, it goes like way out there. So, we're just gonna try and get it to the mouth of that river, probably about 17%, something like that, 10%. We're just gonna leave it on bottom. I'm wondering if I'm using the right hook for this. See, I got the gravel one on. We want silt. So for silt, we're going to use the Dark Matter rig number 2. Because it's the only one that will hold the smelts. All these other rigs, they don't hold this. They don't show smelt heads or nothing like that. So it's those number 2 rigs are more for predators and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead here and cast it out. 17, oh, 25 is not bad, whatever. See, you can tell if it's in silt just by the color or the shape of the picture that's sitting there. So I'll put the rod down. We're going to grab number 3. We're going to try a little bit out further. We're going to go about 25%, 22, whatever. And we're going to leave these rods here. And we're going to mess around with my... Actually, I'm going to change the lure on this one. Like I said before, in the tournament number 1, I really like that rainbow. So we're going to use that rainbow. It's called the Rainbow Special. It's a diving crankbait. But there's also another diving crankbait too. Where is it? These diving crankbaits. Okay, so there's the rainbow, there's the diving crankbait. This rainbow one is another one. It's a super deep. This one's the deep dive, but this one's the super deep. That's in waters that are like over 50 feet. And we'll get more into that. And I mentioned earlier in the first video that I was going to talk to you about line clipping. I'll show you what that is about. Oh, I didn't put my lure on, did I? No, I didn't. I want my rainbow. So, the line clipping, what that's for, a lot of people get that wrong, is when you want to cast. Let's put it 100%. Okay? So you can set your line clip with your triangle. Because let's say you just want to go okay, let's say you just want to go 14 yards out. You set your line clip at 14 yards. Now watch. So I can go 100% and it'll only go 14 yards. See, it only goes 14 yards. So that's what that line clip's for. A lot of people get that screwed up. And they try fighting a fish with that line clip on, and when the fish is fighting, it can only go 14 yards, and all of a sudden you're wondering why you're losing all your fish. I don't even like using a line clip myself personally. I just leave it off. So let's get back into it. Catch some fish. I'm not getting any bites over there. See, I like to have my speed at 3, bring the lure down, drop it down to 1, so it slows it down, right? And see how the lure changed to green. It means you're better to get a strike when it's green like that. When it changes, like now, watch, it'll change. See, it went to black, then kind of a yellowish. But right now it's the best strike time. So those things are not biting, those smelt heads, so we're going to change that. I use smelt heads and I use roach, 6-inch roach, 6-inch smelts or smelt heads for the predators because I don't know, it just seems to me they don't bite on boilies or corn or nothing. Those are for the carp, right? So we're going to change those. We're going to change it from smelt head to the 6-inch smelt. See if that works. See, right now I'm not in the tournament, it's just a practice. It's just to get set up. I have the 80-pound test on there. You might not have 80-pound test, you might have to buy it because you're only second round in this game, right? So, and yeah, I'll get more involved in this. Okay, so select rod. You're gonna go to this one. Try and get it in front of that river. 25. Let it sit on bottom. I'm gonna mess around with my rainbow special here. Drop it down to 1. My speed. I had it at 3. I just drop it down to 1. Constant flow. Be patient, and one will strike. The thing about these, the Predator series, is they are actually a little bit harder to catch. But once you get what I call, and I mentioned it on the earlier video, it's called the sweet spot. Once you get your sweet spot, it's never ending. You just keep catching fish. And you just fan out. You clear your area, keep casting everywhere. What I call fanning out is just keep going to the left and right, just keep casting. I'm really hoping that this tutorial will help you through your game. One thing I had done, oh, I see a fish jumping, but it's probably a carp. One thing that helped me through these games is YouTube. Go to some YouTube videos and check it out. These walkthroughs and stuff like that. They're all great. Like I said before, some of these guys are phenomenal at this game. And don't be afraid to hit the like button. Subscribe. That'd be great. Where do you ever see 50-year-olds fucking playing video games? I just picked it up one day and like my PS3. I started out. Okay, here's how old I am. I remember when video games first came out. Okay, I played Atari, Genesis, stuff like that. Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I got a fish there, and I got one here too. So if you have 2 on at the same time, sometimes you'll even run to where you get 3 on at the same time. Don't worry about it. Let the other one go. This one's a little pike. I'm going to show you something. This is going to tell me if I'm wrong, but I think they're guesstimating on the size of the fish. It's a little bit off. I don't know. Oh, my number 3 came off. So I know that the smelts are biting. So what do they call this? Look how small it is. So they call that a 7-pounder. I'm pretty sure that's not a 7-pounder. It looks like maybe a 2 or 3 pound. Not even. Like, I know my fish. I fished my whole life. That does not look like a 7-pound fish. I'm sorry. But yeah, continue. I'll take it. So my number 3 came off. So we're going to quit this now. And we're going to go jump into the tournament. There's 2 spots I like on that lake, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight to the other spot, and if I'm not catching anything over there, I'll go back. So I like this spot too.
Greetings everybody and welcome to the next event on the tour.
In the middle
While
top.
the competitors are making their final checks over their tackle, let's take a look.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and claim our peg. Rock around until it says claim peg. There we go. There's that little river over there, right? So we're gonna put one close to there anyway. And we're in the silt. I got the silt hook on. About 35%. We'll set it down. And we'll put number 3. We'll put that sucker not too far out. We'll try and go 20, 17%. Like I said, I don't know. That line clipping thing, I don't like it. So we're gonna mess around with this for a bit. See if we can't get a fish. And like I said before, if I'm doing something wrong, please mention it in the comments. So what I like to do is just reel it slow. George Cater. George Cater is in the lead right now. Oh, Alfonso. 14-incher. That's nothing, watch this. Oh, got one. This nice little pike. Come on, baby. And if you watch, after I catch this fish, I'm going to cast exactly the same spot. Just in case it's a sweet spot. You're going to hear me through a lot of videos of this game talking about sweet spot. Because it's pretty important. It's actually kind of a cheat on this game if you think about it. Come on, baby. Come on in. I'd say this one's about a 10-pounder. The way it's acting, the way it's feeling. Oh, there's a fish right there. So this one's about 14 pounds. So I'm not going to move. I'm going to see if it's a sweet spot. Yeah, 16 minutes left. I'm second. Put it up to 3. Bring my lure down. Bring it back down to 1. Oh, there goes a number 3. Pick that sucker up. And because I have 80-pound test, watch my clutch. I'm going to put it way up to about 40, 44. Here we go. Because I know the line will take it. These are pretty big rods too, so. Put it up to 45. That's my safe zone. And you'll notice too on the carp series, I'll put it up to 45 because I know I'm not losing the fish. 10-pounder. So what am I up to? 47-inch, eh? So I'm going to put that lure back and go about 25%. Try and get it semi in front of that little creek. I'm going to pick up one and bring it a little bit closer. I'm going to put it right there. Let's see how that does. Where was that? out there or something. Don't be discouraged if you lose your sweet spot. Just kind of guesstimate where you were, and you can usually find it just by getting a feel of how much fish you're getting. Like I said in the first video, I think I'm pretty good at this game. I don't know, I've been playing this for about a year now, and decided to make some walkthrough videos. I'm not an expert by far, but I do pretty good. By the end of my series, I was up to $5 million by sponsorship and stuff like that, try and negotiate and whatever. Oh, there goes another. See, I was close to that river, eh? That was the one that I just threw out. So we're gonna put this sucker up to 45 clutch. Come on, baby. Come to Papa. You tell just by the way it's acting, it might be a trout or something. It's a little pike, 7 pounds. That does not look like 7 pound fish. But anyway, I'm gonna put it right back to where it was. When you power up your cast, you gotta be careful, because if you get it in the red, it's just gonna go straight up and then land in front of you. You get pretty good at powering up your cast after playing this game for a while. And like I said before, if you're not doing very good at this, don't be discouraged. You can always replay. I know when I was first started to play this game, I couldn't get it for the life of me. And after a while, I just got used to it. Got to know what to use and certain tricks that you can So if I don't get anything on this cast, I'm going to switch up my lure. I'm still at 10 minutes. Let's go. There's some lakes that have some monster fish. Oh, wait until you get into the games more. You'll find that you're getting some freaking wild trophy fish. Like I've caught a 47-pound pike. Not out of this lake, but out of another lake. Actually, I can probably show you after we're done. Show you around. But it does keep a record of your catches, but just your big fish. 9 pound. Oh, does that ever look like a 9-pound fish? see if I can catch something in front of that river. Nope, got one. Good strike. Even if you get a poor strike, a strike is a strike. Just be careful, that's all. Come on. Oh, it must be a big one because he's taking line. He's at 50 yards now. Oh, he's coming back in. Okay, 46. And number one took off like a bat out of hell. I got a fish on number one. See, when he's coming towards you, that's when it's a good time to lift your rod, bring it toward you. See, when he's taking off, that's when you back off. Then when he turns around and comes toward you again, lift your rod, bring it back down. You'll get the hang of it. I don't know if I'm going to play the whole series on this, because I'm pretty sure after 3 or 4 of these tournaments that you're going to play, you'll get pretty good at it. Like I'm first rate now. I'm 107 inches. Okay? And Isaac, he's second, and he's only at 42 inches. I think I'm winning. And there's 7 minutes left. I'm pretty sure I won this one. So, yeah, you get pretty good at this game after a while. I'm thinking that I'll make 3 of these. The beginners, and then I'll go to the elite and make 3 of those, just to get you guys used to it, right? After a while, you'll be able to buy boats and have sponsors, and your sponsors will give you money. And so they call that a 13-pound fish. If I was looking at a guy holding a fish, I would guess that pike would be about maybe 5 pounds. It's just funny. So I'm going to put this right back in the same spot. I didn't move. I didn't go back and forth, whatever. So try and get it around, no. I'm going to try and get it around 20%. 17. That's not even right. 20, 25. There it is. 25%. It's perfect. It's good. It's right there. So I got 5 minutes, 57 seconds left. So, oh, poor strike. But you know what? Like I said, a strike is a strike. Who cares? Why they call it a poor strike, I don't know, because it's not getting off. I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe it's easier for it to get off if my clutch goes to the red. I don't know. But poor strike is a strike. Whether it's maybe get more bonus that way or something, I don't get it. What do I got on here? Oh, I think I got a trout on, because he's just the way he's acting. Yeah, I got a trout or a salmon, probably a brown trout or something. These are nice fish. In real life, these are beautiful fish. I've caught in brown trout, northern Ontario. There's a lot of lakes around Ontario. But yeah, so this is a salmon. It's a rainbow trout. I thought it was a salmon because of the hook jaw. Usually a salmon, if you look at their bottom jaw, a male has that hook jaw, right? And a high back like that. But 10-pound rainbow. And that's another one too. You don't often see 10-pound rainbow. Like average, I've caught in rainbow, like a big one is like 5 or 6 pounds. Like this is huge. Unbelievable. It doesn't even look like a 10-pound rainbow. There's fish jumping right in front of me here, right? But those are those carp. There's a lot of carp in this lake. This lake is mainly for carp. You're gonna come back to this lake a few times through your game. I like to fish across for the carp. I like to fish across the lake. There's 3 spots. Try and pick the one on the right side. That's our left. That's the better spot for the carp. Like I said in an earlier video, I'll try and give you some tips on where to fish and the good spots and stuff like that. So we got 2 minutes and 26 seconds left. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I won this one. Nobody's gonna catch a 100-inch freaking fish anytime soon. Why I say that? Because I already know. I played this a million times. Yeah. See, notice I stopped reeling. I stopped reeling this because to bring my lure back up closer to the surface, right? Oh, going. Poor strike, but you know what? A strike is a strike, like I said, right? Who cares? Just bite the shit out of them. So we're gonna catch this fish. You just remember, anything you get on a lure, you already know it's a predator. Like sometimes, once in a blue moon, I've only experienced it once, where a carp bit my snout, and I should have recorded it and put it on YouTube because that never, ever happens. And I know exactly why too, because I was moving my smelt closer, and all of a sudden I had something on my line. And it turned out that it was this ghost carp or something, or it was a pretty good sized one too. I've got this fish with another trout. Brown trout, 9-pound. So I got 20 seconds left. We're just going to drop this rod and wait to the end. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a little bit off me. Please comment below, and we'll see you on the 3rd video. Have a good night.